What is the promise? The Bible doesn't say no weapon will be formed against you. I was hoping that this would be the end. No weapon. I can't even write that lie. It doesn't say no weapon will be formed. So when I'm trying to live for Jesus and live for God and glory to hallelujah, God giving you my life, I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. But it doesn't say the weapon won't be formed. It says that the weapon that is formed against you won't prosper. Believe me, when you come to Jesus and you start following him and you start living this life, the weapons are formed against you. The devil puts you on his hit list. And now you are targeted. He is not going to fool with you if you are of no value to God. Don't ever think that because you're born again and living for Jesus that you're immune to all of the devil's opposition. If you're God's servant, weapons have been formed against you already. If you're a servant of the Lord, if you're a Christian, not if you're a church looker, because I understand what it means to come to church and look. Okay, so y'all just let us have church for a minute. We'll be back. If you're a servant, raise your hand. Now I want to look at you because I don't want this to be some form hand. I want to tell you something. The gun has already been loaded. No, keep your hand up. Keep your hand. I want you to hear this. It's already been loaded. It's already been aimed at you. And for some of you, it's already been fired. Put that hand down. If you know you've been hit, raise your other hand. Somebody lying, put your hand down. If you're a servant, raise your hand. That's almost a church full of servants. Offering ought to be real high today. Because servants, we give. I mean, that's just what it is. Put their hand back down. If you know you got hit by one of those weapons, Ray. Put it down. Then the sermon could pretty much be over because you know you're serving God. You know you've been hit. But most of all, turn to somebody and say, I'm still here. Yeah! You don't have your smile back yet, but he's working that out. Peter said in the Bible, I want to talk to you, beloved. Peter said, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try nobody but you. You talking to everybody else. Look, some people say, I understand. I hope you're going to be all right. They're not going through it like you're going through it. Baby, that's your bullet. It had your name on it. That arrow had poison just for you. The reason you're crying and everybody else is rubbing your back is because he's trying to wear you down. And the word said, don't think though it's strange. How can I, as much as I love people and as much as I give to people, as much as I care for people, as much as I have to try and raise men and women and have dead people and go in the streets and go in the clubs and go in the gangs and tell the devil you're not going to have our children. How dare the devil fire something at me? The Bible said, don't think that's strange. See, what hurts the most is not that you're going through it. It's the people who push the arrow in that you... See, he'll shoot it and send someone called a friend to push it in. And instead of fighting the devil, now you're fighting a friend who's been used temporarily to discourage you, and the enemy is laughing because now you've lost a friend and some strength. Hot dog. All I can do is answer by the word, though. Think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened to you. Because this is what I'm like. I'm like, what? That's strange. The Bible said, don't think that. No, it's not. That's not strange. It's on schedule. You don't think you got grown and weren't going to have any bills. Hello? You don't think you were going to get a job and them take nothing out. What has happened is now you have grown up into what's about to happen. Everyone in here that's grown, we are not shocked that we have bills because we have a job. We just got in trouble because we couldn't discipline the money we make. What does the promise in Isaiah say? It says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Don't think it's strange that it's there. No, the weapon that's formed won't prosper. That's the promise. That's the promise. That's God's promise. I got to stay here and say it because this is good stuff to preach, but it's hard to live past this one. The weapon is going to form, y'all. It's going to get shaped. It's going to have your name on it, but it won't thrive. It won't bloom. It's not going to flourish. It's not going to flourish. It's not going to do what it was sent to do. In other words, the weapon formed against you is not going to succeed. I got to look at you and tell you this. You said, Pastor, but what they said, it got me fired. What they said got you promoted. You just don't see it. You wouldn't leave, so they had to fire you so God could reposition you. I need you to give somebody a high five right quick. The promise said it will not succeed. So if it's hurting, it's not over. The devil will form a weapon of financial pressure against you. But because you're serving God, say, I'm serving God. Now he will put you on the financial hit list. But because what? The devil will make sure you get behind on your rent. Maybe even get evicted. But because you're what? Because you're serving God, he said he will supply your need. The devil is going to launch a weapon of strife against you. You'll be so angry there will be unrest in your whole house, in your whole family. But God will honor your servants and he will speak peace into your life. And all of a sudden the thing that was to have you to have a nervous breakdown just built you up. How could I be so strong in the midst of being so weak? Because I serve the Lord and his promise said, not here. It won't prosper. It won't prosper. The devil will bring sickness. You hear what I said? He will bring sickness. Somebody listen to me right now online. You're sick. You're sitting there. Your body's wrecked with pain, okay? We're going to say what it is, whatever the infirmity is. God told me this morning, send a message out to the leaders. Tell them, I'm praying for you and your family. I'm going in for you now. I'm going in for you. I'm going in for you. If you got nothing left, go in for somebody else. He'll bring sickness, disease, fear, tragedies into your house. But no weapon formed against you is going to prosper and succeed. You're going to be called a no good mother, a no good father, a no good family member, a no good Christian. It'll come from the people in your house, but it will not prosper if you are a servant of God. How else could the devil mess with you? You don't do nothing else but go to church and go home. So he's got to bother you either at church or at home. You don't go where you used to go, so Satan can't fool with you there. So he will come inside and drive you out. But God said, I'm trying to teach it, but it's hard to just teach it because my preacher's on this morning. And I'm going to preach it until the devil shakes somebody loose from his grips this morning. If you got to go home, leave your offering, but somebody got to get shook this morning. No matter what men try to do to you, what they try to do against you, God will help you withstand every attack. God will help you win every battle. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. Withstand every attack, win every battle, and come through every trial. Withstand every attack, win every battle, and come through every trial. Withstand every attack, win every battle, come through every trial, overcome every difficulty. God will do what he said he would do. Now ask me, say, Pastor, but why is it hurting so much now? I'm glad you asked. Because it's not over yet. See, it was supposed to take you out in round 1. Oh, but your faith got you up for round 2. And so he hit you again in round 2. And you were supposed to be down when daddy died, but you shook it off. And here you go in round 3. And then mama got sick, and then you shook that off. And then you miscarried, and you had an abortion, and you shook that off. And you got fired, and you shook that off. And you're still going through. But tell somebody, I'm still here.